This is another sign of the times, an analysis, and a commentary. Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. This is where it calls for wisdom. Let the one who has insight calculate the number of the wild beast, for it is a man's number, and its number is 666. Donald Trump has become the wild beast, and now prophecy gets closer to becoming reality. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague with which the Lord will strike all the people who fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall dissolve while they stand on their feet. Their eyes shall dissolve in their sockets, and their tongues shall dissolve in their mouths. Iran's state media has declared that the country now has no choice but to obtain the atomic bomb, according to a post circulating online, a statement that, if accurate, would mark a dramatic escalation amid the ongoing exchange of strikes between the U.S. and Iran. Donald Trump's war on Iran hasn't reduced Iran's nuclear threat in any way, but has instead served to greatly magnify and expand Iran's nuclear threat against the U.S. and Israel.
The world has 60 days to stop Iran from crossing the nuclear threshold, and the clock is already ticking. Under the U.S.-Iran deal announced June 15th and signed June 19th, Iran agreed to a ceasefire extension and reopened the Strait of Hormuz. In exchange, the U.S. lifted its naval blockade of Iranian ports. But the most critical issue, Iran's stockpile of high uranium, enough for multiple nuclear bombs, was not resolved. Both sides simply agreed to talk about it within 60 days. American defense officials and senior senators are already alarmed. Senator Lindsey Graham publicly stated that Iran and U.S. negotiators appear to have fundamentally different understandings of what was agreed. If talks collapse, the war resumes, the strait closes again, gas prices spike again, and Iran's nuclear program continues unchecked. 60 days, the most consequential diplomatic window since the Cold War.
Again, Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague with which the Lord will strike all the people who fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall dissolve while they stand on their feet. Their eyes shall dissolve in their sockets, and their tongues shall dissolve in their mouths. Israel will not allow Iran to have nuclear weapons. And all these are more signs of the times.